back, everybody, to more Tuesday Night Pro League here live at the Nexon Arena. We're about to jump into Jin Air Green Wings versus CJ Enthus. I am Valdez. With me tonight, once again, is Moonglade.
Hello. That's all I had to say, Valdez. Very excited to be here once again. Jin Air versus CJ. Both sick teams. Both sick lineups. I can't wait to get this started, Valdez, as we have a look at the Jin Air Green Wings.
Yeah, not having their best round this time around. They're 2-2, but have a -1 indicator. And here we do see CJ Enthus looking for another win here. Also 2-2, but at a better spot than Jin Air with a +1.
Yeah, certainly so. Still, both sides have a lot to prove this round. It's nearing the end, though, so the wins are getting a lot more important.
Yeah, Bunny showing the respect here. We'll see how much respect he shows in this game. It's been a long time since we've seen Bunny here in Pro League.
Yeah, I think it's nearly been... How long actually has it been?
Yeah, actually take a look at that. I want to know.
Man, it was on
March.
Wow.
March 17th. Nearly exactly 5 months ago.
Damn, okay. It's been a long time. What has he been cooking up? What Proxy Rax Reaper is he going to do today, Valdez? Because we've seen a lot of that from Bunny in the past.
Yeah.
It's interesting that they sent out this player first to build the momentum. Maybe they're feeling desperate as who they wanted on that map. Maybe they couldn't figure it out. Or maybe Bunny has really leveled up in terms of his play.
It could be. But to be honest, the last time they sent out a lineup, I think they had Hush as their number 4 behind Byung, Byul, and Hero, of course. But Hush really did not perform. I think he went down in the PvP to Blaze. So they were like, okay, we can't send this guy out. He's a PvP sniper, and he lost to Blaze, someone who really doesn't have many results and is not doing all that well at the time.
That's true. That's true.
So maybe they're just like, we gotta try someone else.
I mean, Bunny, I'm always excited to see these new Terran players. They always are pretty exciting. But Bunny is yet to impress me because he's always playing a very cheesy, sort of aggressive style. Yeah,
there was one game last season. It's been so long that it's not even worth it to mention it, really, where he had like some good drop play against the Zerg, but that was really about it. That's really all I remember that stands out to me for Bunny. SOS, on the other hand, not doing the best in some individual leagues. I think he dropped out of SSL round of 16. Those are some insane groups.
Yeah, he's still in GSL Code S, though. He beat Stork and Byung in his group, so he's in a good place, I think. And he's won the last couple of Pro League matches, though they were against pretty easier sort of Terrans, I gotta say, Jiaoqi and Tang Tang.
Yeah, SOS is definitely in a better spot than Bunny is. To say the least. It's going to be on Cactus Valley. He loves to do proxy oracles against Terrans on Cactus Valley. We'll see if Bunny prepares for that or if it's just been figured out at this point and SOS is going to avoid it.
Well, I mean, SOS could also just play a slower game on this kind of map. It's such a big map. But while we have the maps up, Rogue versus Byung on Terraform. Byung could be going for that mech play once again as well. Let's have a quick look at the viewpoints. Maru in a slump. Does Jin Air have an alternative plan? And Hero's most wins. Team's victory.
Maru in a slump.
Yeah, I guess.
Is he in a slump? I don't think he's in a slump.
He's having a rough time against Protoss specifically.
Yeah, but I don't think you can say that's a slump, to be honest.
They're kind of just figuring out his very original style. But let's see what he can do against Hero on Echo later today if it gets to that point.
Didn't he have that 6 series against Classic where he lost on Echo, where he couldn't find much damage, but then he 2-1'd him? Like, how is he in a slump? What?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Maybe it's just compared to what he's usually doing, which is dominating everyone.
Yeah, I guess you can call this a Maru slump for the race of Maru, maybe, but not even. Anyway, we'll see what he can do there against Hero. That's going to be game number 4. I hope we get to see it. And we're actually going to see some predictions here. 5 of us going for SOS, only 1 going for Bunny. That is really surprising to me.
Really? Oh, you thought it was going to be 6-0?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe someone knows something we don't when it comes to Bunny. We haven't seen him in 5 months. I guess things can change a lot in that time.
Kanata is definitely one of these guys who, he doesn't look at stats, he doesn't look at results. He's like, okay, where is this guy at? Maybe he's seen a weakness in SOS's play, and he feels like because Bunny hasn't come out in a while, he's been under the radar. SOS isn't really going to know his style, and maybe he can like sneak a best-of-1 from SOS.
Yeah.
That would be the only way I think that he votes for Bunny there.
It's going to be hard on Cactus Valley. There's no real shortcuts to that sort of game.
Yeah.
There's no proxies, there's no super aggression that's going to win you the game on a 4-player giant map like that. It's going to go to the macro. It's going to go for the long game.
Yeah. Really, if any race is going to do that, it's going to be the Protoss with that Proxy Oracle. It's been one of those more popular cheeses on big maps just because it's unexpected.
Yeah, exactly.
But, yeah, I definitely agree with you. I don't think Bunny's really going to be able to shank one and, you know, shank SOS from behind.
No, S1's the one that's going to shank someone, man.
He does that all the time. He's so tricky.
Yeah, he
brings in like a switchblade into the booth, somehow shanks Bunny.
It's kind of messed up, but that's what happens.
Yeah, we've seen it time and time and again. Remember that time he shanked Hero with the hidden base on Overgrowth?
Oh, man. Yeah, he could just do that again. And I'm sure Bunny would never expect it because Bunny would be the one that's like going in just thinking like, I have to play super crazy against this guy, but he plays crazy anyway. It's like, well, it just happens.
Yeah, SOS is one of the trickiest players we actually have, like even more so than Liquid Hero. He's a guy that will come out in any kind of best of series, even a best of one, and just, you know, he'll pull out so many different builds. We have a lot of foreign fans in the audience today. It's really cool to see.
Yeah, it's great to see. So many down there. So many not wearing headphones, Valdez.
I've heard they aren't the best quality in the world, so I'd like to think that's the reason.
Yeah, I think that must be it, Valdez. Must be it. We go back.
Liking the beard.
Yeah. Fashionable. Very fashionable.
Yeah, the glasses looking good, too. I have to say, overall, I do approve so far. Not sure what the Koreans are saying about it.
It's like, let's go have a look at that beard again.
They're saying he looks like Samuel L. Jackson. I wasn't going to say anything, but because we did get the word, it is the word.
Yeah, how about that?
It is true. Like, I mean, he does look kind of like Samuel L. Jackson. It's pretty cool.
Could be his brother.
Maybe it is.
Yeah, maybe. You never know. Could be.
Samuel L. Jackson, like a big-time A-list actor. I don't know if he's like A-list anymore, but you know, big-time actor nonetheless. And his brother is just like an esports fan in Korea.
So you know what?
Imagine how different that would be.
I'm gonna go to Korea. Check it out. Visit Team Salmon because
that's why he's here.
That's why he's waiting to meet us.
Have you guys ever thought about a career in acting? Are you ready to answer that question tonight, Moonglade?
Oh man, well, let's try. I mean, I'm already playing the guy on Game of Thrones.
Yeah, you're essentially acting every time you come on camera.
All right. Well, as we wait for everyone to kind of get ready in their booths, I guess no one was really expecting it to end so quickly.
I think they asked if they were dating. The guy was like, no, and the girl just like opened her mouth. She's like, oh, I can't believe you said that.
Oh, my God. Oh, that relationship it was over before it even began, Valdez.
Yeah. If they were thinking about it, if this was kind of a first date that wasn't really meant to be a first date, well, it's over now, Moonglade.
These things happen all the time, Valdez. It's sad to see just a little bit of miscommunication between the two pair. They'll never be together. Could have been a happy family.
Yeah, could have been.
Could have been Valdez.
But that future is now ruined.
Thanks to the Cactus, actually.
Yeah.
They ruined everything.
Guys, we're going to take a 3-minute break. There's a lot of different problems here, but we'll see you in a bit. And we're back here at Pro League. Back from the delays. I think we've got everything figured out and ready to go, I would assume, after that break. But we'll wait and see.
If not, we'll pick apart the audience some more, Valdez. Yeah. Figure out who else is hiding there. I think I see a Johnny Depp fan in the front row.
Do you now?
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure. I'll have to get a closer look.
We're going to have to get a closer look, exactly. But we're just going to have to wait and see, Moonglade.
Oh, we haven't used that.
Remember when we first started casting together and that's all we used to say every single day? Like, let's wait and see what he does. He was waiting and seeing everything.
Every question we had is like, let's wait and see.
Yeah. I'm like, do you think he's going to go mech here? You're like, I don't know. Let's wait and see. Is he going to go for this timing? Well, we'll wait and see. So
good times, good memories, Valdez.
That's what we're going to do now. We're going to wait and see when this gets figured out. But for now, you're going to be with us talking about anything we want. Maybe we'll get some more great shots of the crowd.
Yeah, I hope so.
To pass the time.
Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying the show so far. I mean, we had a pretty long first match, and that probably is why it's delayed for the second one, because everyone's still getting ready. The players didn't get to sit in that booth and warm up for very long at all.
Yeah, I'm just ashamed we didn't get to... Is that the right order? I'm ashamed. I'm kind of sad
we didn't.
I'm ashamed we didn't get our interview. I'm sad we didn't get to see the interview because we would have had that extra time. We would have had that extra time to get these players ready in the booth, and we would have seen what probably Gumio had to say.
Yeah.
He probably would have been the MVP.
There's nothing much to say about Mech right now either way, Valdez. Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
No, it's okay. Well, man, this is going to be like the complete opposite of last night, as you said earlier.
Yeah.
We were finished by now last night.
You guys had a day like this last week, too.
Yeah.
I was actually vacationing in Busan. You and Wolf were here until like 12 p.m., right? Or 12 a.m.?
Oh, God, that's right.
The one where Rogue against Classic.
Yeah.
I think it was the Star League. No, it wasn't the Star League day. It was...
It went really long either way. I remember that. Yeah, we finished at like midnight.
Yeah.
That was sick. I think it won't be the same tonight because that's 3 hours away. That's impossible. Unless we see like a delay for an hour or something.
Or maybe that Rogue versus Byung game goes to some like 2-hour mech fest.
I think it'll go the distance in mech. Yeah, Rogue's going to have an answer for it. But besides that, I mean, we could go through the matchups a little bit while we're waiting.
Yeah.
I got them all lined up here, Valdez, for us.
Got our sheets.
SOS versus Bunny to start things off. We talked about that a little bit. I think it's really in favor of SOS, and Bunny's going to have to do something crazy, which I probably will again. And then you got the Rogue versus Byung on Terraform. No doubt, Zerg versus Mech. We have seen Byung recently going for that Mech style.
Yeah, I think there's a reason he comes out on Terraform. Lots of Zergs coming out there. We see both innovation and, Byung probably going to make a lot of appearances there in the future.
Oh, back to the audience. They're ashamed to be on camera.
She is so ashamed.
Oh, my goodness.
The right use of that word, man. She thought she was hiding, but she actually wasn't.
It's like almost painful to look at.
Yeah. The cameraman found an angle. He's like, I got ya.
He's going to keep looking at her until she cries or something. And then
we've had moments like that. They haven't cried, but
they're so embarrassed.
Our cameramen can get pretty brutal.
I like it.
I like it. Yeah.
It's good.
It's like a couple's on their first date, and the camera's just zooming in slowly, and they're both just like, no, we're not dating. It's not like that.
Yeah. Apparently it's something to be ashamed about going on a date.
I don't know. I think it's totally fine.
I don't understand it, Valdez. Not one bit. All right, back to the matchups. Trap versus Bial going to be that third one on Coda. Yeah. What do you think about that one?
PVZ.
Yeah.
Is that going to be the first one we see tonight?
Yes.
Yeah, it is, actually.
And, well, I definitely favor Bial for this one, but Trap is a pretty fantastic Protoss player.
He's a good Protoss player. I wouldn't put him up there in the super upper echelon, like the tier S, I guess.
Yeah.
Tier 1 players up there. He's not like god tier Protosses, but he's definitely a fantastic Protoss. But I think Bial is just on another level, and I think he's going to win it on that one for sure.
Yeah, and then we got that Mari versus Hero, which is going to be very interesting. It's really going to depend on what Mari's sort of status is in his TVP. He's been struggling. Look at this. Eminem 8 Mile.
Yep. The first of 2 Eminem songs to come tonight.
I'm excited, Valdez.
Yeah, I'm excited for the spaghetti.
These guys have never played before, Valdez.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense. Bunny doesn't see too much action here in Korea, especially in Pro League.
Really is in favor of SOS going into this game. Heavily favored, I dare say. A great map for him to be against this guy. Bunny, 1-0 in Pro League, hasn't played in 5 months.
Yeah, that one game in March was against Yoda, and it was against a Yoda that was in a better spot. Not quite the 12-game losing streak he's on right now or something ridiculous.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that is something.
Different matchup there.
Yeah.
Give Love, Valdez. Do you like the song?
Yeah, I like that song.
It's not a bad song.
It's all right.
All right, well, head-to-head, these guys getting ready to play Cactus Valley. Big map.
Let's jump into the game right now. Game number 1 between SOS and Bunny. Up here in the top left, in the green from the JIN Air Green Wings, it is SOS. I don't know. Moonglade.
I don't know, Valdez. Up here in the top right for CJ Bunny.
Now, is it going to be a bunny? No.
Nope.
It's a girl.
Hello.
Yeah. Could say hello in real life, Moonwood. And we'll try that a little bit later on.
We could, but I don't really want to.
No?
No.
Is that how you feel, Moonwood?
That's how I feel, Valdez.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking about right now.
All right.
Okay, well, big map, horizontal spawns. Bunny, I mean, we haven't really seen this guy go late game very often. He's always looking to take the advantages early on and play from there. Never seen him play like a hard macro game like Flash would. He seems much more like a young Maru. Like a Maru on Prime, a guy that wants to proxy a lot and end the game quick.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen some, but that was like last season. I think it was early on in the season as well, before anything was really solidified out here. And, yeah, I mean, there's a reason this guy doesn't see too much play, but I'm hoping that with his long absence that he's been practicing very hard with all the guys he's got over there on CJ. And just keep in mind, he's probably practicing a lot with Hero, one of the best Protoss players in the world.
Oh, there's the CJ coach. Handsome man. Very friendly as well. Always commenting about how handsome I am as well, Valdez.
He loves the hair.
Not many people are a fan of the hair out here, actually.
Is that so?
I feel like it's a kind of a bit too against the grain out here, Valdez.
Well, those people are just wrong, Moonblade.
God bless
I don't
you.
know how to put it lightly, but they are wrong.
You're a sweetheart, Valdez. All right, this guy has a bit of a message for us all. And that's his girlfriend. No.
That is Young Gun.
That's Young Gun. He wants it to be his girlfriend. Wants her to be his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Not going to happen there. Not like that.
No, that'll probably actually decrease your chances.
Yeah, by about 1,500%. You're not going to woo the host by having a message on the stream. It's going to embarrass her.
Yeah.
Little tip for all you fans out there.
And it will embarrass you as well.
It will shame you. No, I wouldn't shame you. Just make you embarrassed. I guess it is kind of romantic to be so open about your love, though, Valdez.
I suppose, but
it's kind of cute. It's kind of sweet in a way.
Maybe. Whatever you say, Moonby.
I could be wrong. I'm not sure. We'll have to ask Young Gun later.
Yeah, let's see what she has to say.
Yeah.
Well, things are shaping up here. Bunny's going to be teching up a bit. Not going to make too many racks. Just going Reaper into Expand into Factory and Reactor. A pretty standard build from him. Whereas SOS also playing pretty standard.
Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary this time around, especially for Bunny. Actually, I guess especially for both players. Sue, it's not Sue, SOS. He's keeping his probe down here, though. Maybe looking, maybe thinking. He thinks twice.
Yeah, maybe he sent it down there for the scout, but he just didn't re-rally it.
Yeah, it looks like that.
But now he's going back to the left. But I think he scouted cross spawns. Yeah, so now he's going down to the bottom left. He's going to miss it again.
Well, Reaper's looking to get in here and go for a scout.
Yeah. Do you remember the last time SOS came out in Pro League? I think, maybe not the last time, but the time before that, he went for just like a straight-up one-base blink all-in against, I think it was Keen. It was when they played Prime.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I don't even want to play against this guy. I'm just going to kill him.
It was on this map too, right?
No, it was Terraform.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think it was me and Wolf casting that game.
I think it had a different game, actually. I've seen one with SOS as well. I think it was on this map, and he did just go for like a sick all-in with Blink Stalkers.
Well, he's not going to go for the Blink just yet. He is actually... Maybe he'll go for DTs. He's got that Twilight Council out.
Yeah, but a Robo is what Blink.
Okay, there you go.
Just a quick Robo offers. Maybe scared of potential mine drops here.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Just wants everything to get shut down.
I was just getting a bit suspicious with that probe down there.
Oh.
Did he see that?
He did. He did just scout that at the last second. So he knows it could be Blink, it could be DTs. He's not 100% sure right now.
Yeah, he's just going to sit back.
Look at this quad mine drop.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, he's going to sit back and do a quad mine drop. Doesn't make any sense.
Wow. Looks like SOS certainly made the right choice in this sort of situation. Getting at that quick robo and pumping out those observers.
But still, quad mine drops, they found damage before. I remember when Maru was playing the style, he did it against Zest on King Sejong Station. Zest had out like a bunch of Immortals and Observers, detection everywhere, and it was still finding damage somehow.
I do remember that game. Well, let's see what Bunny can get done. Pylon going to scout it out, but is there anything in position? I don't think so.
Doesn't look like it. He's going to have to pull everything. 2 mines are going to drop down here. Going to burrow. Only going to get 2 kills. Not going to go for any more. And he's just going to get out of there.
Well, saves 1. Stops a lot of mining as well. Could come back for more. Look at that. It's going to be a double drop this time around. 1 in the natural, 1 in the main. Maybe he wants to wait for that photon overcharge. Nope. Go for it.
And one of the observers actually went towards the main base of Bunny. Wants to get the word on exactly what he's doing, what the follow-up is here.
Well, look at Bunny's follow-up. Look at that third base already going down, nearly finished as well.
I like it. He's putting on so much pressure. He's getting a lot of map control with this Widow Mine play. And it's a gigantic map, so he can get away with this.
Yeah, I almost feel like he took a real big chance doing this, though, because, you know, his bases are completely exposed to aggression. Like, if there was an Oracle on the map and there was no mines in place, they're going to do some sick damage. Same with any sort of aggression, like, from anywhere, really. There's only a bunker at the front door, and that is it. Besides that, it is pure greed.
Yeah. Maybe he's seen something in the base of SOS that tips him off that will allow him to do this. Here we go again, though. 3 more mines, and he doesn't see it. No. There we go.
Oh, my God.
That is huge damage. 18 probes.
More on the way.
24, 26, 34. What?
What? That's game-ending damage.
That's like game over, man.
He's 15 probes right now to the 47 of Bunny. I think he has to go for a counterattack or he cannot do anything this game. Oh,
wow.
my God.
And now all Bunny has to do is defend. We immediately see a Dark Shrine coming down. He's like, okay, I need some miracle DTs, but I don't think it's going to work.
Wow.
He's got bunkers up. He's got a million mines back at home, and I think that is the most Widow Mine damage I've ever seen.
I think it is. I think I've never seen 2 bases be wiped out full of from mines. That is insane damage. 34 probes. Wow.
How does that even happen? I think he dropped 2 medevacs full of 4 Widow Mines, or maybe he had 3 in the first one, so it was like 7 or 8 in total.
Yeah, it was 3 in the first one, and then there was 4 in the double from the natural. And they all found hits.
That's just unreal. He's got more on the way, by the way.
He's got such almost the same amount. Looking to clear out this one.
He's going to boost in. Going to drop him in. Will there be a pull this time? There is, but looks like
found the mothership.
Yeah.
Not really killing it there this time around.
Going to pull once again, but the Stalkers, they're going to blink out.
Oh, is he going to save them? He looks he will.
Yeah, he used the blink to dodge the Widow Mine hits. So again, just forcing more pulls, doing some more damage there.
Incredible amount of units lost already for SOS.
Yeah, this is the big scary time where the follow-up comes after he's done a ton of damage. We see already only 1 Colossus out there. He can't even really afford another one with the amount of damage he took to his economy.
Yeah. Bunny looking to try close things out here, and he can't even get on top of that Colossus. There's not much else. Oh, wait, did he lose? He lost his mothership.
Yep.
Or I know he took 1 hit from the mine. I didn't know he took 2.
Yeah, and kind of rebuilding that a little bit too late.
Yeah.
He's going to drop in 1 DT in the main, but there's already a turret up. The units that come out of the rack should be able to deal with it.
Not much of a buffer for that Colossus either. No sentry to try and block it out here.
Gonna just surround it with SCVs.
Look at that supply lead for Bunny. No surprise as well. Ooh, another DT. That's gonna do something.
Well, I guess it's one way to try to claw his way back in here. The scan with the concussive shells will take out the DT. And I think this is where the aggression begins for Bunny.
Well, here we go. Big stem in, looking for that Colossus.
There's just nothing here. There's just nothing left for SOS. He's taken way too much damage, and look at all the bio coming in, the mines hitting.
Way too much.
He's taking a ton of damage back at home to his SCVs, but it just doesn't matter.
From here, I mean, he's going to have to give up that natural. They're simply too far behind after that kind of economic damage.
GG.
Bunny!
Wow.
What an upset.
Unbelievable. There's the nod. He says, yep, I am good enough to take a game off of SOS if I can find hits like that.
I think anyone can, Valdez, but he certainly did it. He had great execution there, great positioning with his mines, and that is a fantastic stop for CJ.
That's Bunny saying, "Hey, coach, put me out more often. You know, I can take games off of guys like SOS."
Now from here, Valdez, things get a little dangerous for JIN because they got to survive the next 2 games. It's going to be Rogue against Byung. Rogue's going to have to find a way to deal with Byung's mech on a pretty mech-favored map. And then it's going to be Trap versus Biol. And Biol should be insanely favored in that matchup as well. I think it's going to come down to the next match. If Rogue can take down Byung, they should be able to take it to an ace match.
Yeah. Definitely kind of scared for JIN, though, as you mentioned. They do this time and time and again, actually, I've noticed, where they put Maru in the 4th spot. I don't know if it's just his map always hits that 4th map spot, or if they always just save him for that time because they feel like someone else can get it and he enjoys that later spot. But there have been times in the past where they just get 0-3'd and Maru doesn't play, and it's like, well, you're not using your best player in the first 3 games. It's kind of risky.
Yeah, it is risky. Maybe it just says something about where Maru is right now in terms of confidence and his ability in the practice house. I mean, there's a lot of talk about how good is Maru right now. He hasn't been winning like he usually does.
Yeah. We'll see where he's at, if we do get to see him. But as you mentioned before, we are going to have to jump into Rogue versus Byung first on Terraform. And this could get terrifying for Rogue and the Zergs here.
Say it, Valdez.
Is that a good one, Did I hit that spot?
That was perfect, Valdez. Rogue, fantastic player, especially when it comes to Pro League. But Byung, he has been looking powerful, especially with mech. So it's going to be just another one of those matches, Valdez.
Yeah. It's been so hard this entire day to call really any of these matches. I feel like